All right, what is going on, everybody? Happy Monday. Good afternoon. As you guys know, I am doing hospital audits now. We finished the hospice care audit series, about 25 videos I made on different cities across the United States. And now we're going to start hospitals. And I did New York City, did LA, and now we're going to go Midwest, right in the middle of the state, or the country rather, to none other than Chicago, Illinois, one of my favorite cities in the nation. Now, so as you guys know, Google business profile, website, social media. Those are the three components I normally go into. On the audit, those are the only things I'm privy to. If you're like, Sean, why don't you give a review on their ads? Why don't you give a review on their email marketing? Well, I can't see it. I'm not privy to it. I can't log in and find some backdoor way to do it. That would be illegal, and I would not want to do that. So I'm just going to show you guys what I am privy to seeing, what I have privy to have access to. Okay, so Rush University Medical Center. Let's get it started. But before I go to the audit, if you guys have any questions, give me a call, 215-607-6482, or send me an email at sean@needmomentum.com. If you guys have any questions regarding marketing, or you want your free own audit, video audit, I would be more than happy to do that for you. Now, also a disclaimer I want to mention is none of these businesses I intend to slander or say anything negative about them. I'm just talking critically about their marketing and trying to give them some free value. Cool? Awesome. Let's get started. So Rush University Medical Center, 3.4 out of a 5 rating. It seems like a lot of medical centers and hospitals, they don't have the best reviews, from long patient wait times, them not getting the best treatment, people not knowing their condition, them not really feeling heard, a bunch of stuff, right? They do have a lot of good photos, 400 photos, which is great. But let's go to the reviews. I think they have a lot of 1-star reviews. That's not good. They're doing a good job at responding to the reviews. I would recommend that, good for these guys. They're actually doing exactly what they need to. So kudos to these guys. This is the only hospital I've seen that has responded to negative and positive reviews as quick as possible. So they're doing something right. Even though they're not getting the reviews they want, keep doing what they're doing, and slowly but surely the 3.4 is going to increase. So good stuff there. Bunch of information about the profile, tax ID, that's great, questions and answers. They have a pretty optimized description, so that's fantastic. And I was going to say lovely, but they did post to the Google profile a couple times this year. I think they just stopped for whatever reason. So is what it is. But as you guys can see, they haven't posted since May 6th. They're going to get on this about 2 to 3 posts per week, as well as adding in a bunch of services and products to the actual profile, like healthcare. What kind of healthcare do they specialize in? Cancer, other treatments, oncology, cardiovascular, what all do they treat, right, in this hospital? I think it'd be really important. And then on top of that, adding in local citations and backlinks. So they have Meta here, they have Twitter, they have 4 other ones they can add: YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, and Pinterest. Those 4 ones are very, very important to add. It's going to build their credibility, it's going to build the domain authority, and it's going to look better in the eyes of Google. So I would give these guys, I would say a B, maybe a B minus. The fact they're not posting, they just need to change a couple things, add a couple things. But it's, this is kind of par for the course. This is kind of average on what I see for a typical hospital. But let's go a little deeper here. So website itself, I must say, I really like it. I love the color scheme. I think it looks good in the eyes of just someone who has been checking out websites for as long as I have. Looks good, looks professional, comes across that way as well. I want to do a technical audit right now on the homepage. So the description is too long. The header title, this looks good. Maybe I would put in the other areas they serve in Chicago, which they did in the description. So that's good. It's actually really nice. I'm pretty happy to see that. And then they need to add in the URL for the Facebook. They're missing that. So that's causing an issue now. They're missing some H1 tags. The content, for whatever reason, seems to be a little hidden. So they need to fix that. That could be an issue. One link without anchor text or image. That's a problem. And then what other tools are they using on the website? So they have a cookie manager, but no Google Analytics, no Google Tag Manager, no Google Search Console. So you want to make sure that you're adding that in. It's very, very, very important to do that. Let's see here. They have a blog page. What else? Because a lot of times, if they aren't posting to the Google page, they don't post to the blog page. It's kind of like something that I've noticed. Let's go to news here. Latest stories. Okay, cool. So they are posting some stuff. Let's go to the latest stories. But when was this posted? We don't know. I would try to post as often as you can with the Google profile. If you're posting blogs 2 to 3 times a week, post to the Google profile 2 to 3 times a week. You have your content there, so it's perfect. Yeah, I mean overall it looks pretty good from an aesthetic perspective. But let's take a look under the hood and let's go to our trusted friends over at SEMrush, and we can get a little bit more knowledge of where they are with some of their increased rankings and domain authority. Alrighty, so I mean, as to be expected, these guys crush in regards to traffic, keywords. They did have a little bump here where they are actually getting like 300, 400,000 more keywords. So I'm not really sure what's going on there, but I will say their organic traffic is, for the most part, increasing year over year, which is really cool to see. And on top of that, they also are very competitive in the healthcare in Chicago kind of space, which is really cool to see. Main competitors here, as you guys can check out. So good for them. That's actually really cool. Let's go to Moz and check out their domain authority, though. I want to see it's probably around like 70 or 80, I would say. Yeah, so this is good. 70 domain authority, 31,000 linking root domains, 95,000 keywords. The spam score is 2%, so I would like to review the links they have and decrease that to 1, but it's not like a crazy issue. You know what I mean? But I'm liking everything I'm seeing on the website. I mean, this is good stuff so far by them. SEMrush looks good. Moz looks good. I would give them about a B plus on the website. I think from a design perspective, it looks great, as well as the just technical side of it. There's a couple of things here and there that they need to fix, but it's an ongoing process. I won't be too hard on them on the website, so they get a B plus in my end. And then going to the social media, so they have 1,000 followers, 10,000 plus employees. They have a nice little background image here, as well as their main logo, which is nice. Are they posting the profile? Let me see. They have to be, right? At least I would hope so. So they have an overview here of is that it? Show all details. I feel like my computer's acting up a little bit, but so that's pretty much it. There we go. It's taking a while to load. But it looks good so far. I mean, they're on an increase in jobs. I think I saw 27% increase, which is great. They have their website here. I would like the overview to be a little bit more beefed up, I must say. So they have locations here, which is good. But I don't see any posts. I don't know if it was like a glitch or something, but let me go and check out their posts. Because if they're not posting, then it's like, well, what are you guys doing? If I go to posts, my computer's a little slow right now, so let's see what we can do. But for sake of time, I know that maybe my computer might take a dump here in a second. Overall, really, really good company. I would say these guys are doing exactly what they need to, but they don't post to social media, which to me is kind of crazy. So they need to start posting. Social media, I would give like a C minus. So altogether, I don't know the law of averages, but what does that average out? So like a C plus or like a C for their total marketing for their audit. There's a lot of stuff they can improve on. But yeah, I would post a lot of stuff about like different health tips and what they specialize in, and maybe some